You're watching Pulse, and this is episode 93. Time for some World of Warcraft news. In this week's episode, we obviously take a look at some more patch 4.2 news, but it is spiced up with some patch release date rumors, at least. Then we take a look at the latest Coffee with the Devs and Ask the Devs posts, some Arena Pass news and updates, and much more. Let's get started. In some semi-World of Warcraft related news, as some of you may know, Wednesday, June the 8th, yes, that was yesterday or today, depending on where you are, is or was World IP version 6 Day. A day when companies and individuals around the world will be working to test their IP version 6 support. Blizzard is getting involved, and so can you. Beginning on June the 8th, players on select realms, that you can see on your screens right now, will be able to connect to the game using IP version 6. This isn't a straightforward task and, while not extremely difficult, does involve research to ensure each component of your internet connection supports IP version 6, as well as editing a game file with a text editor. So yes, Blizzard say that testing IP version 6 may well not be for everyone, especially not for those that aren't comfortable with the technical aspects of their PC hardware. But anyway, if you'd like to be part of this, you can read the full announcement from Blizzard below, and happy IP version 6 Day. And now, in the real World of Warcraft news for this week, we have yet more patch 4.2 information, updates, and changes. First up, the official patch 4.2 notes were updated on June the 7th, and in this update, PTR testers were given access to many new daily quests. Yes sir, a large assortment of all new daily quests and rewards are now available in Hyjal, where players can help the Guardians of Hyjal push back the allies of Ragnaros and establish a forward operating base in the Firelands. In order to partake in the Regrowth and Molten Front daily quests, players must have at least completed up to and including the quest Asina's Miracle. Once this quest has been completed, players should speak to Matterclaw in the Sanctuary of Malorn to take part in the Regrowth efforts. Sounds good, and that adds a lot of testing potential to the servers. Next up in the patch notes, all existing Valor points in the currency tab have been converted to Justice points. Any points above the Justice point cap will be converted into gold at the rate of 47 silver per point and mailed to characters. A new epic staff, Shoravon, Great Staff of Annihilation, has been found as a drop from Ragnaros. Then there are obviously a couple of smaller class and instance balance changes too. Warsong Gulch has been added back into the rated battleground rotation, and lastly, there are also a few changes that were made to the way Season 9 and 10 arena weapons are attained. On the unofficial side of things, the latest updates to the PTR brought us some new weapon and offhand models from the Firelands, item and spell changes, and there were a few crafting price changes too. You can find all those below on the official site, Wowhead and MMO Champion. In the always interesting patch 4.2 extras, Wowhead have a nice preview of all the pets that are going to be added in patch 4.2, and they have a guide up for all those new daily quests that were added. Over at MMO Champion, you can see all the new tier 12 armor sets in motion, and have a quick look at the new Diablo themed pet Mercablo in action too. Lastly, in the patch 4.2 extras, we have something that a lot of you have no doubt been waiting for, some tentative release date speculation for patch 4.2. Blizzard just recently posted the end date to Arena Season 9 as June the 21st, and Wowhead report that while this isn't set in stone, it points to patch 4.2 and Season 10 within a week after that. As such, their bets are on the last week of June or possibly the first week of July for 4.2. Sounds good to me. The next Dev Water Cooler or Coffee with the Devs post is out. It's titled Content for the Casual 85, and this one is a little different. Why, you ask? Well, this one wasn't from Ghostcrawler. This post was done by Dave Fargo Kosak, the lead quest designer for World of Warcraft. This post pretty much just covers all the new stuff coming up for us in 4.2. There's a ton of content to do even if you don't raid and don't plan on doing the Firelands. Dailies, epic quest lines, new achievements and more. Blizzard has, as you probably already know, set up some pretty amazing looking quest hubs and events that tie in with the older plot lines, like those from the Isle of Quel'Danas, the war effort of Anchorage, and even the Argent Tournament dailies. So if you want the dev's opinion on what's coming in the Firelands, you will probably want to check this post out. Lastly, Dave Fargo Kosak is the lead quest designer for World of Warcraft. Each morning, by the first light of dawn, his forearms are ritually shaved, followed by 20 minutes of cardio on one of those playground spring horses. The answers are in from Blizzard's latest Ask the Devs post. In Ask the Devs number 9, as I mentioned last week, Blizzard covered the topic of tanking. They address a number of concerns and provide insights into how all the classes work, and work differently. They talk about the role of mastery for each tank, aggro generating abilities for warriors and druids, the decrease in amount of tanks required in raids, the possibility of a new tank class being added, and to some most importantly, when tanking classes will get a legendary weapon. Check all those answers out. Yes, there really are a lot of them, and the questions thread for Ask the Devs number 10 below. The topic being DPS. Blizzard has just reminded us that the 2012 World of Warcraft Arena Pass has now entered its ranked ladder phase. Ranked 3v3 matches that count toward the pet and title rewards start with this phase and will end on July the 4th, 2011. Please keep in mind that in order to stay eligible for your rewards, you must remain on the team in which you earned the rewards. If you are not on an eligible team at the end of the second ranked ladder phase on July the 4th, 2011, you will not receive your prizes. If you haven't yet signed up for the Arena Pass, hurry up. Only 2 weeks remain to register for the Arena Pass, with 4 weeks left for you to rise above the competition. And as an extra to this, last week you had the opportunity to vote for the best submissions for the weekly Arena Pass challenge, Arena Chic. The competition was intense, and the choice was apparently a hard one to make, but there could be only one. The winner was Paragon. They truly showed some skill, both in PvP and in looking good, which earned them the first place and 100 points. Congratulations! Find out who the runners-up were, check out how this changes the rankings of your favorite teams, and don't forget to vote for the next screenshot challenge titled Bravehearts below. Always fun and always entertaining. We have quite a bit of interesting stuff in this week's art updates, starting with some updates to the official World of Warcraft art gallery. Yes, just plain World of Warcraft. 3 new pieces were added there, and you can see them all below in full size. Then we have 4 cute and impressive new pieces in the World of Warcraft fan art gallery, well worth checking out as always. After that, what's definitely become my favorite, the updates to the World of Warcraft trading card game gallery. It has been updated with 10 new pieces, my favorite of which can be seen on your screens right now. And lastly, in the art updates, we have yet another leftover from the World of Warcraft community comic contest, this one about Children's Week PvP. Pretty grim. And now let's check out the World of Warcraft Smalls. In the World of Warcraft Smalls this week, you can read how additional BlizzCon benefit dinner tickets did in fact go on sale on June the 8th. The latest new player tips post titled Second to None. Is there a World of Warcraft 64-bit client coming soon? Read more about that over at MMO Champion. The iPhone mobile authenticator has apparently been updated, and over at Wowhead you can read a guide to picking pockets. You can see a Ragnaros 25-man PTR kill by Synced right here on YouTube. And last up in the Smalls, you can check out the latest movie watch posts from the guys over at WoW Insider. Relax versus Bastion of Twilight, and oh wow, Cataclysm graphics good. With that done, let's head on over to the World of Warcraft Blue posts. The Blues had a lot to say this week on the Justice Valor Point conversion or reset, on itemization and niche items, on actually being excited about patch 4.2, on the patch 4.2 daily quests and raid content, on the goblin racial nerf, and on leaving instances in combat. Sadly, that is all there is in the World of Warcraft news for this week. Stay tuned here for more. Remember to like the video, favorite it, share it with your friends, and subscribe. But most importantly, happy almost patch 4.2's release date.